I was listening to a segment in Cardone University today, and Grant was talking about avoiding people who can't take responsibility. And that this actually is a bigger answer to things than you believe. If you're an employer and you hire somebody and they can't show up to work on a regular basis, avoid them. Cut them loose, handle it or disconnect, make them into a great employee or get rid of them. Especially if they've gone to school in the United States, they're taught to be irresponsible. Nothing in the structure of a school system teaches anyone to be responsible. When I used to work with school districts because I was a high school baseball coach, I realized that at every level they tried to pass it on up. No one took responsibility for anything. So the kids are never going to learn anything. And now you have people in those classes teaching who were brought up in that environment, and they're not going to force you to make a decision and be responsible for anything. So that's the normal. Grant warns against doing things and becoming normal, because what is normal changes as it goes over time. What was normal in school in 1950 and what's normal in school in 2023 is completely different. It's shifted from a very narrow choices and consequences point of view to complete socialism. And now in the United States, where there's a country that has laws where it establishes that the government works for the people and not the other way around, they've completely flipped that upside down. And that's your fault. You let that happen, or you've accepted it. You got to do something about it. You got to take responsibility for it. Write a letter to the paper. Don't be afraid. They're not going to kill you. And if they do, you just go on to the next life and do a better job. It's ridiculous that all this shit's going on. And it's because no one, including yourself, probably took responsibility for the problem. And you knew it was a problem when you saw it. And let's argue. Let's talk about it. You call me up, tell me you agree with me. Call me up, you think I'm the dumbest idiot on the block. But anyway, call me up and let's talk about it. Because communication is the universal solvent. It solves every problem. My number is 916-691-9192.